This is Carlos Alcaraz, 4-time Grand Slam champion, Olympic silver medalist, world #1, and one of the most famous and successful tennis players in the world right now. And he's only 21 years old.
What? Exactly 52 days older than me.
Now, this got me thinking, what really is the difference between someone like him on track to be one of the GOATs of the sport and someone like me playing the lowest level of professional tournaments? Other than the obvious, of course. He's got a profile picture. Is it his training, his food, his sleep? I wanted to find out, and so I got to work putting together Alcaraz's daily routine. And after a lot of news articles and YouTube videos later, I had put together the ultimate Carlos Alcaraz daily routine, which I'm going to be following for the next 24 hours to see whether it will take me to the next level. So up first, what would Alcaraz wear? Of course, a full Nike outfit, and obviously the sleeveless top, but something's missing. And at 9:30, it's time for Alcaraz's breakfast, which he has toast, eggs, smoked salmon, and fruit. And of course, my favourite, an espresso. Pretty standard first meal. Usually I'll have something similar to this, and then smash this down and then head to the first session of the day. Right, so we're here at the courts for session #1. Alcaraz would usually have 2 different tennis sessions, one with Juan Carlos and a points play session in the afternoon. So right now I'm going to be doing some service routines, some movement patterns, a little bit of ball feeding. Got the fresh balls. A long day ahead of us, so I'm super excited. Yeah, let's see what Alcaraz's training session is like. Right, so first up is obviously the warm-up. I've seen from a couple of videos, Alcaraz doing a few different exercises. Starts off with a questionable one, so this is him. I guess it's supposed to be somehow relaxing. Definitely is not relaxing. And he goes into some sort of like dynamic stuff, a little bit like this. See, this I can get on board with. So warm-up's done. Now we're gonna head to do some movement drills, movement patterns. Currently preparing for some hard court tournaments, so this is gonna be great for me. And then we're gonna move into some serve work and also some basket feeding, working on some specific stuff. Let's get working.
Come beyond the point of no return. I made the storm, people getting hurt. I'm falling off, right out of love. Thoughts rattle inside my mind.
So another staple of the Spanish training regime is figure of X. Now this would probably be better on a clay court, but we have to settle for a hard court since we're in the UK. Rory's going to be moving me forwards and backwards in an X pattern. I'm just looking to go high shape at the back, nice and aggressive at the front, and get the heart pumping. We're going to pair it with some side to sides to really get me finished. Alcaraz has got elite fitness, so if I want to get anywhere near his, I've got to push myself here, so this is going to be fun. This Spanish X drill was absolutely brutal, forwards and backwards, works lateral movement, and obviously works on shot decision making and placement. And whilst I didn't think this was going to be too bad, Rory had other ideas. Vamos. Watching myself back now, I just realised how much easier Alcaraz makes moving look. I literally look like an elephant compared to Alcaraz. Am I glad I'm not on clay? I think it was pretty good on the forehand. Backhand got a bit of work to do. Tiring stuff this is. I think we're done. First session complete. Post-training snack was a tennis player staple, and Alcaraz's favourite snack, some dates. Yes guys, so we're going to start with 15 minutes on the bike. I think it's only fitting to put some Spanish music on for this session. All of the stuff Alcaraz is doing so far in the gym is so tennis specific, and that focus I think is one of the things that makes him such a good athlete. I like to train like this in the gym as much as possible, but you really need someone that knows what he's doing to tailor make a program, so I think that's something I'm definitely going to try and incorporate more in my gym sessions. Right, so meal number 2, which happens to be Alcaraz's favourite meal, is sushi. Now it's also my favourite meal, which is great, so I'm going to smash this down. I'm really hungry after those sessions. So after lunch, Carlos apparently goes to bed and has a nap, a siesta, so I'm going to enjoy that now. Now, I don't usually sleep midday, but I feel more tired than when I went to bed, which is not good. So I don't know how Alcaraz does it, but we've got another session coming up, and it's going to be a tough one. And a caffeine hit was definitely needed to get me going after that. And of course, I needed some pre-training inspiration. Nah, this guy is too good. Yes guys, so second session of the day, points focus. Now this is the first time I've played 2 sessions in a day in quite a while because of my ab strain. So I'm really going to put an effort in here. We're going to play a set against Jamie. Obviously going to try and get the win. I'm going to put a tally up on screen of how many drop shots I hit as well. And before we jump into this match, I'd really appreciate it if you went down below the video and smashed that subscribe button. It really means a lot. And now let's jump into the match. This was one of the first time playing some service points since my ab strain, so I was really excited to playing, but I was a little bit rusty. And as much as possible, trying to recreate Alcaraz's amazing drop shots, but I think I still have a little bit of work to do. And of course, as always, I tried to rush the net as much as possible. So Alcaraz usually will play with a massive crowd, so he'll play with a lot of pressure. So having the cameras on kind of simulates that a little bit. Plus it's really hot in here, so it's the closest we'll get to Spain. Yes guys, so I'm done with session 2 of the day. That was physical. I was really struggling towards the mid part of that, but managed to get through it. I can definitely say if that was on clay today, that would have been tough, so props to Alcaraz for getting through that. And of course, after all of that training, recovery is so important. So I headed to the sauna for about a 20-minute session, followed by my least favorite recovery method, the ice bath, where I did 3 minutes and it was a grind. So that's what Alcaraz does in a day, and we found out that it's pretty similar to what most pros, including myself, train in a normal day, but I suspect there are some things that he does which he doesn't want anyone knowing. And if we hit 5,000 likes on this video, I will attempt Djokovic's daily routine, which I suspect won't be as fun, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.